Welcome to the James A. Garfield National Historic Site. The voice behind the camera is Andy Curtis, the cameraman and Facebook monitor for the James A. Garfield National Historic Site. I've been a volunteer here for about a year and a half, and today I'm going to be your disembodied voice behind the video camera as we talk about some of the beautiful foliage in the Garfield's backyard. In 1903, Lucretia Garfield did several planting projects throughout her property. One of the trees she planted at that time in 1903 was this beautiful copper beech tree. This is one of my favorite trees here on the property because of its beautiful colors, but more importantly, one of the most interesting things about the tree is to take a close look at the bark. When we zoom in here, you see that the tree has sort of a wrinkled look to it, almost like the foot of an elephant. The copper beech is called so because of its beautiful copper-colored leaves during the springtime. You can see that it is fall here and the leaves have turned a different color for the season. They've lost their copper look to them, but still a gorgeous tree, an absolutely beautiful old piece of history planted in 1903 by Lucretia Garfield. Next to Lucretia Garfield's copper beech tree is her London plane tree. This tree is from the sycamore family and was also planted in 1903 at the same time Lucretia planted the copper beech behind me. It is fall here, so the London plane looks a little bit bare right now. You can see most of its leaves carpeting the ground around it, but this tree is well over 100 years old, and it stands quite tall and quite beautiful here in Mrs. Garfield's backyard. And the third and final tree today is Mrs. Garfield's European weeping beech tree. Planted in 1903 along with the other trees on the property, Mrs. Garfield's weeping beech tree was planted directly outside her memorial library, which we find right to the right. This is the same window that Molly Garfield married the love of her life, Joseph Stanley Brown, in. And right outside that window, we find her mother's tree. During the springtime, the leaves are a beautiful dark green, and the tree provides a lot of great cover to sit under. One of my favorite trees here on the property. Our next stop here is the orchard located next to the tenant house here at the James A. Garfield National Historic Site. The orchard contains trees, pears, and apples that are descendants of the original trees planted by James A. Garfield when he purchased this property in 1876. This autumn our trees are looking a little peaked, but we'll film again in the spring and have a great comparison for you to see then versus now.